Yeah.
And yeah, how Mock Cloud enter into that? So and first, we are a mobile first company, okay, which is really important. So
Okay.
it's mobile. So we had to really strengthen our team in terms of mobile development. And one of the things, we experiment multiple methodologies within the company, right? So having mobile engineers sit close to backend guys, having backend guys sit close to mobile teams, central teams with everybody, task force, the team split. So we experiment whatever you can imagine over 10 years, right? And we reached a point where we saw, okay, eventually what we are perceiving right now is that we have a huge bottleneck. So we had some features that we want to create for mobile. Okay, everything was aligned. So the mobile team had to instruct the backend engineers what sort of APIs and what fields and responses they need to create. And okay, perfect. Then they receive this information, the API contracts, they enter into a sprint to produce this API. After 2 weeks, the API eventually is ready. When it's ready, the mobile engineers are able to pick. So we are already three weeks off the very first discussions, right? So very difficult to align all of that, to have backend developers producing the APIs, the stagings ready and running, the versions of that code specifically deployed into that environment, which was another challenge. So sometimes they were testing, oh, but this is not answering properly. They were checking with the backend team and they, yes, because we deployed that for a specific test scenario. So very difficult to align that. And we start looking, how can we then have an API server that is online, that we don't care about uptime because it's always up, that we have a versioning system, that even before developing the code and running the code reviews and the QAs and deploying and merging into branches and so on, we can simply define the payload, make it there, and both teams can work in parallel. So we can have mobile engineer producing and hitting an API, and we have backend developers knowing exactly what is being requested, what is being answered, and tuning up directly. When they are changing the code, they are also changing the documentation on the website. So that was super awesome for us because we could take 3 weeks off from that and we could start a parallelism between mobile development and backend development, right? So that was a completely shift for us and really helped out.